What is up, everybody? Today we're going to be doing something different. We're actually going to be showcasing a game called Core Keeper. It's an open alpha. Basically, we got invited into this awesome company's program where we get to test run it before it even gets put out to the public. And I'm going to kind of just showcase it and see, what I think about it live while I'm actually recording it. So, yeah, let's get into it. This game has basically a lot of aspects of different games that I really have seen so far in just the trailer alone. Reminds me a lot of Stardew meets Terraria. A little bit of kind of Minecraft vibes like mixed into there as well, but really Stardew and Terraria mixed together. It's claimed to be allow 1 to 8 players. You're able to mine, build, fight, craft, farms, stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and play it a little bit. And if you guys enjoy it and you want me to do another one, I am more than willing to. Now, this game is about to get a huge update. They're about to do a ton of fixes here shortly. So once we do this one, chances are our next video, there'll be a bunch of stuff added and changed. But let's go ahead and give it a shot. So right off the bat, you guys can tell like the atmosphere and the soundtrack of this game so far seems really promising. And like I said, this is my first time playing it. I haven't even bothered to load it up beforehand. I wanted this to be like a, just a generic reaction while I'm playing it. You guys get to see it for the first time too. So of course we'll play through the video settings, borderless full screen, obviously awesome that they do that. VSync, I'm not going to sync it up with my monitor because I don't want to do that. I always turn screen shake off, just my personal thing. And for the sake of the video, let's go ahead and tick these down just a wee bit. Performance settings, frame rate, let's go with the highest that it supports because everyone wants to, have a nice and maxed out. UI settings, streamer mode off. I'll do streamer mode on. I don't know what that does, but I'll just turn that on just for the sake of imagine if I'm streaming. Controls, vibration, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it has actually active feedback, which is pretty cool. So if you're using a controller, the controller would then vibrate. All right, so let's make a game. Oh, cool. Okay, so yeah, definitely kind of like a Stardew start where you get to create your own character. Okay, so basically, you get to choose like how you want it to start out with. Let's go with this to see the different hairstyles, hair colors, eye colors, shirts. So just different variants of different colors. And of course, same with pants. And then of course you can do random. Let's call our character, let's name our character All Fun. All right. And it tells you your character's HP. Okay. In a place far away from anywhere else. Oh, wait, I don't want to skip the intro. You're part of a group of explorers making your way through the forest. Feeling a strange presence, you notice something between the trees. Drawn to it, you approach this strange relic and raise a hand towards it. Upon touching its surface, a blinding light engulfs you. Now, I have heard things about this game being like very dark, meaning like dark as in like actually visibly dark. I think it's meant to be played that way. I don't think they want, like just by looking through different things, I don't think they want people to be able to just adjust the brightness and stuff. I don't know for sure, so who knows if that's actually going to be a thing. 16-bit colors, I wonder what that's all about. Okay, so you basically get thrown in here. You can punch things, it looks like, to gather wood. Okay, so it looks like, okay, so left click to punch, right click does nothing. Should I look at controls real quick? Go to controls. Okay, so the control configuration is a little bit odd. I mean, the only reason why I say that is because this looks all like very retro, and then you click on controls and it's like kind of like your newer UI, which it's okay. I'm not really bothered by that, but it'd be nice if the controls looked exactly like how this kind of looked too, and be kind of like matching the whole like situation. Okay, so up, right, left, blah, blah, blah. E is close, equip spot, which is pretty generic. M to toggle map, toggle inventories, tab, interact with object is E. So E is to actually click on stuff. Open chat. Okay, pick up item is right mouse button and drop item to world, left click. And then, of course, attack and use item is right click, equip next item. Okay, so E on here, it seems powered down. Okay, so if I go tab, you can then make it. Okay, so it says wood pickaxe, wood shovel, and of course it tells you that you have 6 wood here. Oh, you could actually just make it right away. Okay, and then you put it in your hotbar, and I can make this. Is this in my hotbar right now? So that looks like it's in my hotbar, I think. Yes, it is. Okay, so crafting. So I'm wondering if I can make a... Okay, so there we go. So I wonder if I can... So it kind of starts you out here. I wonder if I can put torches down. Okay, so you right-click to put a torch down. And then can you light things on fire? You cannot. Well, as far as I know anyways. Oh, and it also has like a little indicator here, which is pretty unique. I wonder if you use a pickaxe versus my hands. So for chopping wood, it looks like hands are probably the best way to do this. So let's keep that. And let's see if the audio... I like in-game music a lot of times. So let's turn our music up just in case it's trying to turn on. One thing I always tell a lot of companies, or just try to like, you know, get them to do it, is have it where the music is always consistent. Give us an option. One game that actually does that really well is a game called Raft. And what happens with Raft is you basically are able to just put your music on consistently, like as if it's always on. So I really like that. Now, I don't think the torches expire. Can you pick them back up? Yeah, okay. So you can take the torches, you can drop them, pick them back up if you really want to. You can hold them in your hand. And you can also use... Okay, so you can also still use your melee... Now, I wonder if they're... No, so you can't... I don't want to, like... Is you can't set anything on fire with the torch. I've tried right-clicking, tried left-clicking, and... Glurch the ominous mass? Crystal spot. Oh, so you have to put a crystal in there. Okay. Yeah, so it'd be nice to have like the music kind of playing right now, especially while doing this, but maybe it's not supposed to. Like maybe you're supposed to get through this part without actually hearing any music until you get to the second zone. Let's put some more torches down. So we have quite a lot of wood, basic workbench, and a shovel. And then I'm guessing we have to like maybe shovel up. Is that how you have to do it? No? I was thinking that you might have to shovel some stuff up. Okay. Putting the workbench down. And then you press E on the workbench. Okay, so you got tools. Need copper. Dirt wall. And a base. Materials. Wood bridge. Wood floor. Watering can. And a lantern. So I need to find copper. Here, let's get some more torches. Just for the sake of having that. We got root seed. And mushrooms, which are basically for HP, I'm guessing, and restoring. Now, it looks like you still need to have food, so it looks like eating is still, you know, part of the game. Now, I don't know if I can get out of this area, though. Like, it doesn't... So there's a music showing up. Okay, so... Not available in alpha. It seems powered down, so how would I power this up? Crystal spot. Okay, so apparently there's supposed to be some crystals that I get here, and I don't know exactly. The game doesn't give you any tips, so... Oh, what did I just pick up? Good from another wood. Root seed. Can I plant this? I'm missing something here? So I've made the workbench. You can't power this up. So I guess... So basically what these do, from what I'm looking at, that doesn't go in there. Okay, so I wonder if I have to, like, pickaxe the walls. Oh, wait. You do! Okay, you do! Oh! Alright, okay. See, this is interesting. So let's go to our map. And I guess we'll just pickaxe the walls. That's so interesting that that's how it works. So you basically... So not only does the game kind of stop you from, and I'm assuming that's where I'll get copper from. And you can hold left click. Oh, if you look in the distance, you see these shiny things. I'm guessing that's what copper is. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it is. So let's see if we can find any copper close by. I don't know if the world generation is like default for everybody, like everybody stays at the same part. Sorry, basically like what I'm referring to is like I wonder if everybody gets the same. I wonder if everybody gets like the same generic like layout, or if it's all like random world gen. Now, what the other cool thing is that if you look at our stats, so if we click here, it looks like. Okay, so yeah, they have a skill tree. So similar. So this is like the similar layout if you think kind of like Minecraft meets Terraria, right? You have your basic armor, your offhand spot, which it looks like you probably could put something in there. I don't know what. Did I just draw my? Yes, I did. I dropped my pickaxe. There we go. You can get your like rings and stuff, and then here it says basically as you're doing things, you're also leveling up as well. So yeah, there's the copper. Perfect. Okay, so there it is. Yeah, so we had the right idea. So you see the stars, and this is why I like doing like blind plays like this. It's very fun because you kind of experience it for the first time, and you know people watching for the first time get to see it, and it's nice. And like this is my first time doing like a little video directly to YouTube without actually like doing it live on Twitch or doing it live in general. So if you're enjoying the video so far and you want me to do more Core Keeper, I mean, feel free to comment and leave, thumbs up on the video. It'd be nice to know if people actually enjoy it and stuff. Okay, so wood is kind of scarce. I don't want to use that dirt wall. I don't really know what that's used for. So wood wall and whatever, and a wood floor. So I don't think I really want to do that. Now, we did get copper. We have copper ore. So I'm guessing we have to get a smelter or a furnace and then a chest. Okay, so we got that for the furnace. We'll probably have to use wood to smelt into it. And then can be painted. That's a chest. So yeah, let's use them. Now, let's see. Is there a way to so I can go 1 through 5, blah, 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 blah. Is there a way to shift between... One thing I like about Stardew Valley is I think you can have... No, okay, you can't. So what you can do is you can do like press, I think it's like shift or maybe it's control or alt. Anyways, basically you would take your hotbar and put it to the next hotbar and the next hotbar by using like shift or control or something like that. It kind of goes between that, but it doesn't matter. It's not a huge thing. All right, let's put this a little bit next to it, and then let's put a little torch down. Got to stay nice and be able to see things here. And then put a chest there. Okay, so then press E on the chest. Now, one thing that I have actually looked at a lot of games on is, can I make things? Well, no, you can't. So can you make things? No. So you have to basically grab items out of here. Okay, so I like games that allow you to basically craft things while items are around you inside of a chest. But I do understand games that require you to have them in your inventory. It makes perfect sense for that too. All right, so let's go ahead and smelt some stuff. So it looks like we have to just basically throw that in there. Oh, it like auto smelts. So it doesn't require any... fuel, which is actually good because we don't have that much wood. So I'm guessing the game kind of is meant to be played that way, because otherwise it's like you're probably going to run out of stuff fairly quickly. So especially wood, like I'm guessing we have to find like another room to do that. All right, let's get some copper here. And then what else do we need to make here? We need to make cooking pot for making something, basic workbench and a tin workbench, copper anvil. I'm guessing that's for probably making like, copper bar and a slime. So I have to basically fight stuff. I think before we do that, I want to get a copper sword. You know what? Actually, I want to get a copper pickaxe. Yeah, let's upgrade our tools to a copper pickaxe. And then I will put this one back away. So let's go looking around. And then let's go on our map. We don't see anything yet. So it looks like... I'm guessing this just probably just has higher durability. And then most likely higher... against, things like... I like how our eyes glow, too. I think that's really cool. Now, much like Don't Starve Together, I don't think you get attacked when you're in the darkness. So you can still see where you're at by just looking with your eyes, which is pretty good. So you actually don't necessarily need a torch, but of course it's good to put them down because I think that they just look so cool. So far, I really like how this game looks visually. Like it looks so well done. You know, games don't necessarily need to have really good graphics, I don't think, to really appeal to people a lot of the days now. You know, it's not like you have to see games that are, you know, super HD or super high quality. And I mean, this game alone, I mean, it looks like it has a lot of content and it's getting a lot of content, and that alone is really what intrigues me more than, you know, if everything's looking super HD. Okay, we're running a little bit low on wood, so we got to be a little bit more cautious. But I want to smelt it now. What is this? So I see some grass here on the walls, and I don't think that has to do with anything, but I'm going to look to see if it does. No. Probably just some sort of like how they look. Now, dirt and stuff, let's see if I can... So, you can use your shovel to break the walls, but obviously that's... Okay, so you can dig up. Oh, look at that. Ground dirt. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, so it looks like you can till the soil. So we're going to pick up the ground dirt. But then it makes it so you can't walk there anymore. So if you put it back... Oh, see, that's so unique. The reason why I'm saying that... Oh, you can squish the little bugs. Is because... Stone ground. Okay, so you can... I think if I dig this up, so that shows as a rock there, and you take this and you put it back, and then okay, so you could make your ground look more organized. Basically, like, you know, you can organize your base, and like you could get rid of these little rock pieces just by taking them, digging them up, and then replacing the soil back, which is actually really cool. That's actually nice. So you change the terrain yourself. All right, let's go and get a... Do I need a watering can? No, I don't. I really just need an anvil. So let's keep looking to see what else we can find. We got to be careful though, because we only have so much wood, and I'm not too sure exactly how we get more wood, honestly. And if you look on your map, it looks like you can scroll out quite far. So that's cool. I'm assuming that if we keep mining, I'm sure we're bound to run into something. I don't want to be in a position where, you know, I end up in like a giant hole or something like that without a sword. And I don't seem to see any more copper. So it's hard to tell like where I need to go. I think a lantern might be interesting because we could probably... I think a miner hat actually is what I really want to do. Oh, see, I'm seeing my reflection here. So what is that? Oh, it's water. Oh, sweet. Okay, so let's pick our our thing up. Now, can we do anything here? Now, I wonder if... So it looks like we were right. So when you find grass, when you're finding grass on the walls, most likely that looks like an indication of where you're going to find water. So, yeah, we were right. Okay, because I saw the grass on the walls, and I said, you know, like, maybe we should smash this up. So I'm guessing there's probably water up there, too, and we're most likely going to need to get a watering can in order to water our crops. And look at that little reflection from that. That's so cool. Look at you, like, look and stare at yourself in the water. That's so nice. I like that a lot. It says in the options, if we go to settings and we go to video, 16-bit colors, on and off. I don't know what the difference between the two is, honestly, but I mean, I'm going to turn that off for now. Okay, so let's go back here and see what else we can do. So far, I'm really intrigued by this game. You know, like you see lots of games like come up every now and then, and you kind of look at them and say, okay, like, is this going to be the next big hit? I could truly see this game. Like, so far, it's really pulling me into wanting to keep playing, and I feel like that's really interesting that they've kind of taken a lot of different games and brought them into one almost, and it feels nice. I really like this. Like Terraria, for me, I've never been a person that really gets behind Terraria too much, just because I've never found myself to really understand much about the game on how to like really do a lot of things. And I mean, a lot of that obviously just comes down to me just not spending the time to play it and getting used to it. But in all honesty, the Terraria UI for me it's just very hard for me to understand what I'm crafting and why I'm crafting it and blah, 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 blah. So when I see games like this that try hard to like make you understand, okay, you know, here's your pickaxe, here's your axe, you're getting wood, you're getting this makes this does this does that. I don't know what I'm hitting right now. Ground slime. Oh, so we did find a slime. Okay. It makes it feel nice and, you know, very enjoyable when you're like actually understanding what the heck is going on. So that I really like this like atmosphere going on so far in the game. Okay, so we did need to find a slime. Now I found a ground slime. One of our food is actually starting to get really low. -15 reduced damage from starving. Uh-oh. Okay, so we obviously have a mushroom, 5 HP, 10 seconds. So that's only going to give us 9. So we only have... So that's not enough. That's going to basically almost get us to full. And then we only have a root seed. So I'm guessing we have to kind of grow things too. I think we're better off maybe planting the... Can I make a... No, I can't make a hoe just by itself. You have to make it only in the workbench. Okay, so let's make that. And let's go over here and till. Okay, so you till the soil, just like you would in Stardew Valley. And what can we plant? Ground slime, I'm not going to plant that. Can I plant mushrooms? Oh, you can only eat them. Oops. Well, I didn't mean to do that. I wonder if... Okay, so that lets you plant it, which we probably have to... Okay, so I think mushrooms are actually meant for you to eat them just by themselves or put them in the crock pot, which to make a crock pot, we need 6 more copper. Okay, so I won't eat the rest of those mushrooms. Let's keep them alone, or on the side, I mean, not alone. And let's keep going further. Now, there was another recipe that required 5 slime. Can I put this in the smelter? I don't know what the point of a ground slime is. Because it just says ground slime. Does that mean that... Does this mean that I have to actually get... It doesn't say ground slime. It just says slime. Or was it again? Oh, the 5 slime. And I don't even have 1. So that's not right. Unless the anvil breaks... You put the ground slime on the anvil, and then the anvil smashes the ground slime into pieces. Okay, that's probably what we're going to do. But first, we got to find copper regardless, because I got to find copper for water and all that stuff. Okay, so on the map, it doesn't showcase... It doesn't showcase, like, where... I wonder if you get hungrier. Oh, there's a slime there. Oh, there's another slime there. Okay, oh, a lot of slimes. So you don't get hungrier the more you attack or whatever. So that's good. We found a lot of slime so far. But it looks like food go... I wonder if you can actually... I'm guessing you could probably starve to death in this game, similar to Don't Starve Together, which is nice. I like games that challenge you in multiple different directions. And like the starvation alone is obviously nice. And I don't know if you get to sleep in this game. I'm assuming you start off on a bedroll and then eventually... There's another piece of copper over here. We can see it. Kind of wasting my torches, or I mean my wood, but I'm guessing that sooner or later we'll probably end up in an area where we would most likely... Oh, I just broke my pickaxe. I don't know. So you do have to go back to your workbench in order to craft that, or I can make that. I think we should go back, because if I have enough copper, I'll just probably should dig through that bottom route on our base. Okay, so let's go do that. So let's go get ourselves a nice pickaxe made from copper, which unfortunately we only have 1 copper on us right now. And how much was the pickaxe again? Perfect. We have just enough copper. Okay, good. We'll come back here to water our crops here shortly. I'm looking to see if we can just get to this area from our zone right here. Make a few of these. And yeah, we are right there anyways, so it all worked out. Oh, look, we're in an open area. Okay, there's slimes here. Okay. Careful, careful, careful. Oh, okay. So, heartberry seed. Heartberry seed. Okay, so I'm guessing we obviously would just plant that. We got to be extra careful here. So they give you mushrooms, I'm guessing, to start out. And there's our slime. Okay, so wait a minute. So ground slime and slime. I don't know the difference between the two. As to why, like, there's both of them. I'm sure we'll find out soon. Oh, I died. Okay, can you revive? Oh, okay. So you just basically come back. All right. So I'm guessing if we get our stuff, there we go. Okay. So do we lose anything? So there's no penalty for dying. From what I can tell, you don't get a penalty from dying, which is interesting. Which is actually good though, because like I mean, you know, think of it like Stardew Valley. Like when you pass out in Stardew Valley, you don't lose stuff other than gold. Don't think I lost anything. Do I reset my stats at all? So my stats stay the same. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be any penalty from dying. So from what I can tell is that it's not like Don't Starve Together, where when you die, you have a max HP penalty. Let me eat one of these. So you really want to keep mushrooms because mushrooms are really good. I'm guessing one of these. I'm guessing one of these things that we have here would most likely turn into a mushroom, like the seeds that we found. Here, let's do this too. I want to see if I can. Okay, so you can till the soil, and this is telling us, like I said before, this is telling us that we're about to find water, right? Which is exactly what we wanted to determine. And then I'll finish my story here about. There we go. Okay, so now we can come and get water, but we have to find copper, which I only found one copper, unfortunately, but I did find one slime. Okay, so we're kind of getting where we need. So let's plant these, and then put this in here, and then put this in here. There we go. And there's some more dirt walls, which for us doesn't really matter. But let's keep smelting. We have another piece of copper, and we're looking to make. Should we make the lantern? Which we can't actually make. That's right. A minute. It still says we require 5 slimes. See, this is a slime, so why is it still? I don't know. I think we should get a watering can next, if I can. I think we're also running low on wood, so this might be troublesome. Okay, let's put that stuff away. We got to be a little bit more cautious with our torches, and like hopefully we find a room full of wood. I might just hold my torch in my hand while I'm like mining. But yeah, let's just do that. I might have to be a little. Oh, so there is areas. So this is what I was curious about. If there's areas that automatically, there's the wood. Okay, we found some. Wow, just as soon as we were saying that too. I think we're gonna have to be careful. Because, as you can tell, I wonder if you dig up. I don't know what that is. Hold on, let me move this around here. Come here, give me. What is this? It says a. Can I dig this up? Heartberry, 9 food, 7 HP every 10 seconds. Can be cooked. Can be cooked. Okay, so both of these can be cooked. So yeah, now I'm assuming there's some sort of kiting pattern to these little slimes, which there is. We didn't do that originally, which I should have, because they're literally just slimes. Glow tulip seed, glow tulip. So when you gain a new item, it does tell you what it is. There's a lot of wood here, so I'm actually going to use my torches, which is really cool. I wonder if I can replant the glow tulips. +4 glow for 1 minute. Oh, it makes you glow. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so it's like a glow berry. By the way, I keep referring to Don't Starve Together only because this game kind of has multiple different play styles, so it's nice to like know in comparison to like what I'm referring to. So, yeah, we're getting like a lot of slimes now. All right, so let's leave these glows berries for now. I'm gonna see if I can dig up the. Does this matter if I dig it up? Okay, so it makes no difference if you dig it up or if you literally just attack with your pickaxe. So that's good to know. The glow berries or the glow things, I'm gonna leave them here because they are acting as if they are you know, little flashlights for us. Okay, so it looks like the further you go in the game, the more higher chances of you're gonna obviously get attacked by things, and then you have to go back and get your stuff. So you're, as long as you go and get your items, you're fine. But of course, at the same time too, if you for some odd reason, you know, you obviously should leave some stuff inside of your little chest as well. So, but that is good that you can go back and get your things though. I think it's nice that you just go up to your tombstone and get it. There's no penalty for dying. Maybe there'll be like I'm sure eventually down the road there'll probably be some sort of hardcore mode for like when they like release it down the road, where, you know, when you lose stuff, you lose everything on death or something like that. But, you know, I don't know. It's not necessarily something that you need right now. I'm more or less just focused on this. Okay, so we found some more copper. We need to find even more copper than this. So let's see if we can find any twinkling things. Now, what is this on our... See, what is this, like, bright... What is that? Right here in front of us, whatever it is. Here, let's hit this torch. Oh, it's wood. Okay, so on your map, if you see something like that, that indicates wood. So that means that this is a piece of wood. I probably left a piece of wood alone. I'm guessing things smelt too when you're not at home. So that's good. I don't know how long it would... Oh yeah, you know what? How much do we need for... Was it 5 copper for the lantern? I think we should be okay for food. I mean, we got a lot of mushrooms. I don't think we're going to have any problems. So let's not... I want to continue to smelt some stuff. Drop that off, and let's look at our workbench again. So I need tin bars, which I can't get yet. 8 coppers, and a crock pot is 6. And we got the 5 slimes now. Okay, so that's why. So I was a little confused because when we received that 1 slime, it didn't indicate that the slime was correct that we got. But that just means that when you have that amount of 5 slimes, it lights up in green. Okay. That makes sense now. So I'm going to make a lantern. The other option was we can either make a lantern or we can make a watering can. And I don't think that these things really matter right now because we can get a watering can down the road. I would rather get a lantern because I keep wasting things. Now, how does a lantern work? +2 glow can be equipped in the offhand. Oh, there we go. So now I'm glowing a little bit. Perfect. Okay, so that's exactly what I was curious about, is that if you... Okay, so you can... So that's your offhand, and then the... Ooh, okay. So perfect. Oh, this is really nice. I like that. Yeah, it's always nice when your main hand doesn't get taken over by something like that, so you can walk around. So instead of a miner hat, which maybe down the road you can probably get one, you don't need... If you need one, you just get yourself a simple lantern, and you're good to go. Man, this game is really intriguing. I'm like, as I mentioned before, like these type of games that come out, I always look at them and I always will look out for them. But getting invited to a program like this just to like experience this game firsthand before a lot of other people and like the public get to play it is really, really nice. I mean, I for one really am enjoying just like I've only been playing for like a half an hour, and honestly, it's really nice. It's a game where I think if you're playing with 1 to 8 players, you could probably devour a lot of land and like get pretty far pretty quickly. But at the same time, I mean, we've only been playing a half an hour, and it's nice to just experience the game firsthand and learn it and understand that like it does have aspects of other games. Like I've already mentioned that it reminds me a lot of Terraria, reminds me a lot of Minecraft. Then of course it reminds me a little bit of Don't Starve Together. And it's nice to see games like that, you know, come up with their own spin on things too, right? So I think that's very unique. And not only that, I really just like how much copper do we have? 11 copper. I just really like how I guess like the graphics look. You know what I mean? Like they just seem so. I like how it's very retro style meets like, you know, of course, like it plays really well. I said on our map that we found so right here there's something because it's showing. I wonder So right here. So it shows that there's wood. Probably some sort of visual glitch, I'm guessing. Probably indicating that there's wood on the map, but there actually is not. So over here, that tile looks a little bit off, unless it's probably just me and my eyes playing tricks on me. Okay, so let's start smelting some stuff. Let's leave some stuff behind that we don't need. There's another glow tulip seed, which we could probably grow down the road. Health berry and another heart seed, which we already started planting. And then I'm going to start using my hoe and just till the soil a little bit more. Of course, if you want to make yours look a little bit nicer, you can go ahead and do that too. Let's plant some of these, even though I don't have a copper. Now, I wonder if you could eventually repair tools. So that's why I'm hoping that with this anvil that it'll let you repair. Things smelt fairly quickly, and it's really nice that you don't actually use any of your materials. Like, I'm not using wood to keep the smelter going, so that's good. But yeah, so like as I mentioned before, like this game looks really, really nice. I'm very pleased with the graphics. The music could stand to be on a little bit longer, but it looks like the music triggers when you walk into a new area. So I don't know if maybe the soundtrack is very limited or they only want it to be in like certain areas, but I would really like to see audio settings. Sorry, where's the audio settings? Be consistent so you just have it on all the time. But, it's not a huge thing. I mean, I'm just being really picky, I guess. Okay, so let's make that anvil, get it nice and let's put it over here. Okay, so now we can make a wood helmet, which I'm not going to do because that's really expensive. Fibers and wood pants. We don't have a lot of wood. So an anvil is specifically for making any type of armor. So, okay. Well, that's fine. And then, of course, the watering can. Let's go planting. I'm sure a lot of people are like excited to be like, oh my gosh. Now, I wonder if you make the watering can. Okay, so you can hit with the watering can. So any of the left click activity when you're playing seems to be in attack mode. And then right click seems to be like the activate button. So walk up to it, right click to refill. And then can you basically, you right click anywhere? No, you can't. Okay, so you can only right, so it doesn't let you just pour water out unnecessarily. I don't know if you have to water every day. I'll keep the stuff in my inventory here. This, and I feel like we should keep the hoe in our backpack too. I need to make another copper pickaxe. Unfortunately, I just used all my copper. So that's going to be a problem. I think I used all my copper anyways. Oh, I still have this wooden pickaxe. So let's just keep this on me just in case I need to use it up. Okay, so let's keep looking around and see what we can find. So the next thing on our workbench, I think, is our crock pot. Yeah, so our crock pot, our cooking pot, I should say, cooking ingredients brings out like their full potential. Okay. And we already made the furnace, which we already know that we made. And we need to make the tin workbench, which is a basic workbench in tin. So we have to find tin before we can move on any further. But of course, it's probably better if we find something that's like right now, I'm assuming if we take like one mushroom and put it in a cooking pot, we'll probably, I don't know if it's like ingredients, like for example, in Don't Starve Together, right? You have where you have to have a bunch of ingredients into one little okay. So 2 seconds real quick. If you just noticed what ended up happening, which I thought was really awesome, when you have a pickaxe, so our pickaxe just broke, our copper pickaxe, it automatically grabbed our wood pickaxe, which was not broken, and automatically equipped it. I think that's really, really cool. So I just want to comment on that. But yeah, I think that it's probably going to give us the ability to most likely add like 3 or 4 mushrooms into a cooking pot, and then most likely get something from that. So there's some more copper. Or wait, that looked like copper anyways. I think it did anyways. Okay. The vibes of this game are just so nice. You know, it's not like this video is in no way sponsored at all. It's not like, you know, they said, okay, hey, you know, oh, you can just punch the walls too. Okay. So that just is exactly like, oh, that's perfect, right? It's because in Minecraft, of course, you can take your fist and punch your way through cobblestone and whatever else. Of course, it takes a lot longer. It's not necessarily ideal. But I wonder if you cannot punch your way through copper. you can, and you still get the same value out of it. Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, that's actually pretty unique then. What was it to make a smelter again? So there's more slimes. And then I'm guessing we can dig up all this slime junk. I don't know what's... So ground slime looks to me like it's probably there. It's probably there to just slow you down. Like, I don't know if... Oh, I died. I don't know if it's meant to, like, do anything other than slow you down. So I think that's probably what that's there for. Now, on the map... those are still growing. On the map, it does show you where it says you, and then says you died here. Can you click on that at all? No, you can't. Okay, so there's no like easy teleportation or anything, which is nice. So yeah, I think the slimes are just meant to do that. This is going to be hard because you're basically traversing the territory like completely dark. But I like how it shows you your eyes. I think that's so cool. very unique. How it does that. Now, I don't know if the slimes regain their HP when you walk away. It looks like we found a gemstone. Okay, there we go. So we needed to find that for one of the things. That's cool. Oh, gotta be careful here. Now, as I was mentioning before, yeah, this like I said, the video is not sponsored and like that. It's not like they're sitting here telling me like, okay, I hope you can say like quite a few things about this game and stuff like that. You know, this is all just my personal opinion as I'm playing it. Of course, they were kind enough to, you know, give me the CD key in order to actually test run the game and stuff, and kind of, you know, give my public feedback on it. So just to kind of be transparent enough. I mean, you know, it's always nice for companies to do that and, you know, let people test run the game for them and stuff like that. I mean, I love when companies do it, obviously, but this is as soon as I saw the trailer of this game, I immediately was like, okay, I have to give it a try, because like it just honestly, it poked me in all the right spots. I was like, okay, it looks like Terraria, it looks like Minecraft, and well, sorry, it acts like Minecraft. It reminds me a lot of Don't Starve Together, and of course, it reminds me a lot of Stardew Valley. And the one thing that I've always commented about Stardew Valley is like the game is really good. I mean, I'm not somebody who is obsessed with Stardew Valley, but I definitely can tell you that I really enjoy the game. I just don't play it a lot. Because I find that for me, let's go ahead and see if we can put this in here. So it doesn't go in here. It says ancient gemstone, but and this one here says not available in alpha. Crystal spot. So it's not. So gemstones look like maybe they're probably for something down the road. And Stardew Valley for me is a great game, right? It's a really fun game. I just think that it could use a lot more battle, like for example, like fighting and things that attack you and do more damage to you. For me, I like fighting in games, and I like kind of like being against bosses and things that attack you or try to find you and attack you and stuff like that. So for the sake that this game has that, plus it has like that Stardew Valley kind of like appeal to it. I mean, it really makes me enjoy it all the more, for sure. Okay, so we want to make that and that. I don't think we necessarily need a shovel, but it doesn't look like we're going to be making this anytime soon. I am actually going to make two. I think we should make 2 copper pickaxes because we're going to need to get more copper. So let's make 2 of these, and then we'll head on out. And it looks like some of these things already started growing, or they're... It's hard to tell if they're like full grown yet. I'm assuming that when they are full grown, they'll be pretty obvious that they are. Maybe they'll let you like pick them or something. I'm not too sure. But okay, so we found that ancient gemstone. So that's pretty cool. I don't know what that does. I'm assuming it's probably like... It looks like ingredients, because it didn't say found ingredients. It just said like... It just said new item acquired. And there's a slime. And once again, we got to be careful because slimes do damage. Oof. Attacking looks like it's directional, so wherever your little mouse is going, for example, if I was attacking up, you know, it's like that. So that's cool. I'm guessing on controller it's a little bit different. Yeah, so these slime things, and of course, if you want to bomb pepper seeds, what the heck? I don't know what that is, but if you want to, I'm gonna heal myself. if you want to auto, you want to auto equip things, you can use the 1 through 4 through whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, all that stuff. So the hotkeys are all there, which is very good. I like games should always have hotkeys. I really don't think any games don't have hotkeys anymore. I'm sure it's like I'm sure it's pretty generic now that most games have them, but just in case, like, you know, in case somebody sat there and said, you know what we really need is we need the hotbar to react to a hotkey. I mean, it's just something that everybody should have. Okay, take care of these slimes. It's nice to also see where when you're attacking things or getting attacked by stuff that you have the ability to kite things too. So kiting is like very. I think this is the. What was that again? That was the one that healed us a lot. Okay, so we gotta make sure. So yeah, kiting is very unique and really should be a thing in each game too. You never want to have it where you can always, no matter what you do, you always get attacked by stuff. So I think that's very nice to see that when we're attacking those slimes, it's not just like a quick hit and we're dead. I think I'm gonna put some torches down here. I know that I said I didn't want to waste any wood, but it's so nice down here that I want to see what it looks like. Put a few torches. Okay. Yeah, very atmospheric. And like I said, they're doing a huge update. Oops, where was I at? Did my torch just die out? No, it didn't. They're doing a huge update coming soon. So as far as I know, what you see now could possibly change. I don't know exactly what to expect or not. And also our mining also got upgraded like crazy. Look, we're already at level 13 for our mining. So we're just like tearing through things. I don't know if there's any way for them to do this, but one recommendation for this, because this is really cool, right, would be to have underneath your pickaxe another little spot so you can see how much your upgrades are for that too. So for example, if you're trying to get to like level 19 of, you know, mining, you don't have to press tab, go here in order to see it. That's also something that, I mean, they can change the UI or like just add an option to allow that, but I think that's also something cool that they could potentially do. Of course, it's like my opinion. I mean, obviously, if you look at this and say, I don't know about that, that's entirely up to you, but I think it would be pretty unique. Okay. How much copper did we get now? We got 9 copper. Okay, so should we keep looking for more? Or should we go back and smelt? Because I think if I go back and yeah, so all that slime flooring looks like what it does is it does prevent you from moving faster through that terrain. And we need to make the cooking pot, which was, I believe, I want to say it was 6 copper to make it. And we need to find tin next. So I don't know how easy it's going to be for us to find tin unless like we just need to keep going further and further and further down. Ooh, whoa, what's this? Okay. So things are starting to glow a little bit different now. And that's what I was curious about, is like maybe tin glows differently, and sure enough it does. So we can tell that this is definitely some sort of huge minefield right here with just like a ton of ore. Not minefield, but oh nope, that's definitely not copper. Here, let's put down a torch. Why not? Oh, sweet. This is a huge area with a bunch of wood. Okay, we needed more wood anyways. And are those chests or are those more wood? Oh, okay. There we go. So yeah, this is some sort of abandoned mine because we just found tin. Or we found gold, we found a bomb, and we found tin. So yeah, you need 15 tin in order to make the tin workbench. There it is. Okay, so yeah, we do have to find little areas like this. It looks like there's probably ways to upgrade your inventory spots. So I did see that. So I'm guessing that's probably a possibility too. Okay, so gold, I'm assuming we can probably put that in the smelter. We might have to wait to put that. I think we can make some armor though, which we have so much copper now that we might as well, because, you know. Wait a minute. Wait, could we make an axe? I don't know if I saw an axe at all. I'm not too sure if I saw where you can make an axe. Oh, there's even more over here. Let's make some more. This tin here, put this down. Oh wow, we have like a huge area. Because the one thing I don't know if this game does is if you, for example, some games, like survival games especially, if you have where you use a pickaxe like on a tree or something, you don't get as much resources as you would if you use like an axe to chop it down. But it does not look like this game punishes you for using the incorrect item. So, you know, that would probably be something that we'd have to try out later on, just like trial and error. But it also is something that, I mean, for me, I would obviously like to, next time we play this, do another run through it. Ooh. I don't know if I just got attacked by something. I'm not too sure. Okay. Oh, that was the sound of the pickaxe being completely broken. Okay, so let's head back up. Our base is like bottom to left. I think we could probably even just, no, you know what, my pickaxe, I don't know. Actually, I have a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'll just go right through. Get our mining skills up. Why not? Make it more interesting. See if we, oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I do have to walk all the way back. Oh, see, they're full grown now. Look at that. Ah, cool, cool, cool. Okay, so I don't know if the crops will wilt. I'm gonna find that out pretty soon. Yeah, I like to test that out. Also, there's a slime still there, so it looks like enemies do respawn, from what I can tell, because we definitely did not see that. Yep. Okay, so when you die, enemies respawn. Interesting. I actually really like that. Now, I don't know if that actually is the same when you're playing multiplayer, because multiplayer, people are still in the server, so I don't know if like everybody would have to die or if they just naturally respawn over time. Because a lot of the times when enemies like just die off and they obviously you don't have any trouble. Okay, there we go. You don't have any trouble later on because the whole area is cleared out, then it defeats the purpose and kind of makes you feel like, oh man, I wish there was a little bit more challenge here. But I like the fact that the enemies come back. I think that's very cool, and I think that's very nice to see. If that is the case anyways. But of course, like in multiplayer, I don't know how they would really tackle that because people are still in the server. So that would be something that I don't know. And I also don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we should not have came this way. I think I had a higher expectations and did not assume that we were gonna be hit with a bunch of, there's some water there, hit with a bunch of slimes on the way. I remember like just shortly ago I was like, slimes? Aw, they're easy to kill. 2 minutes later I'm dying to slimes. Good thing I got a crazy amount of these mushrooms. I think it's unique that how the game kind of tells you when there's enemies like in the other room just by them like lighting up like that. I think that's nice. Because I mean they don't have to tell us that. They could just hope that, you know, we try our best. I'm gonna die here again. Ooh, run! Run, little guy. Okay, let's heal up. Eat those mushrooms. Okay. Whew, there's 4 of them in there. All right, you know what? Let's dig down. Let's dig around them. It's very cool, too, that you get to, like, choose your own area and, like, kind of design your own area because you're basically mining your way through, right, to find different things. Now, the one thing that I mentioned when I first loaded the game was if this is a random world gen, meaning that, like, every time you load in is this pond here, is this over, you know what I mean? Or is it all like always the same no matter what? But I'm assuming it's random world gen because most worlds would be pretty odd if like it was just the same map every single time. And I also feel like that would take away from the playstyle if they just, you know, if they didn't alter the way that it played, because every single time you played it would be the exact same, right? So I'm assuming that's not the case, but I don't want to say that and like feel bad if that is not true at all. So, and it was just kind of curious if put a little torch here so we know, so we know where the entrances. Perfect. Okay, so we know where to go. Let's go back home, and we can. Oh look! What the heck? It looks like. Oh, I think. Here, let's grab these. I think that those are. I don't think that was finished growing. That one that I just took out. I think bomb pepper seeds, glow tulips, and a root seed. I think the root seeds are for growing trees. I'm guessing. I'm gonna leave them there and see if they continue to grow. But I don't know, like, the replenishment factor is if like they're gonna keep giving more seeds. No, let's just try for the sake of. So yes, it does. Okay, so they give you 1 for 1. So now I'm gonna go like this and put another one over here and see if that like makes it even larger. So yeah, the root seeds give you wood back, which is really good. So that's how you get more wood. And then we can go and make another little thing over here, and like I can even keep them nice and watered. Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. Now we have like an insane amount of copper. I don't even know how much copper. We have 34 copper, and it says 1 tin bar. I don't know what that really means. And then iron ore. Okay, so we have bombs, which we're not going to be using. Bomb pepper seeds. We're going to obviously probably just plant them over here. I'm not too sure. So shift clicking items doesn't automatically put it to your hotbar. Kind of wish it did. That is one thing that I really enjoy in like other games, is when you can do that. Heartberry and heartberry seeds. Keep that there. Put these away. Bomb peppers. Looks like they actually hurt you, but they're probably better for cooking. Gold ore doesn't. I don't know if it can be smelted. You can't smelt it. I'm assuming I need a tin smelter for that. And let's put some. So let's put that away for now. Put that away. Tin ore. And you. Okay. So if you hold right click, that's how you basically cut the stack in half. If you hold left, that drops them on the ground. I don't know why I'm not able to pick that item back up. Uh-oh. Okay, so I messed up hardcore there. So holding shift puts all the stuff back in there. I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. I don't know why. Okay, so it was just more of like a delayed reaction, but it looks like when you do that, if you like throw items on the ground, you have to just wait for it to be absorbed back into your body. So okay, it was just like a little bit of a confusing thing for a second there. Okay, so let's go ahead and make some more. Oh, let's go water this stuff. And I wonder if when you get further enough that you could actually have like water resources come into your base. I'm guessing you could, because if you notice when you dig, you actually dig really far down. So I don't know. And you kind of like replace the soil with just like a hole. So I think there probably is a way for that. All right, let's go and put this stuff here. I don't know if it needs to have any sort of light. That I don't know. And I'm out of water. So let's put a torch down just for the sake of, in case they do need light. I don't think they do, but who knows. And the water resources is right to our left anyway. So we're actually really close to a water source. That's why I was saying that like it's interesting if there's like just a lot of RNG on how the maps get made, because if every map is different, that's perfect. Okay, so we need fibers. I don't know where we get fibers from, and I'm not using wood for wood armor because that's just not ideal. Although we have lots of wood though. I mean, I could just make a wood helmet. Why not? Why not? Let's make a wood helmet. Come on, let's make wood armor. I think that's good. What does it do? Plus, okay, so it gives me just basic stuff. I love that sound when you can't put an item inside of a specific spot. And like it's old school retro kind of style too. I like retro things like this. It's very unique. All right, and let's make what we've sat here to make, a cooking pot. Yay! All right, and let's wait. I gotta forget to plant our little last seed there. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. I think that was I don't even know what that was. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's put our cooking pot right here. And what? 1. So right click. I don't know what the heck that's making. I guess we'll wait and see. It made mushy soup. Okay, so it actually, so 2 of these, so 9 food, 20 or 5 HP, 20 food. So basically you get +2 and then 10 HP over 10 seconds. So not the best, because technically this would heal you for 10 seconds regardless of +5 per 10 seconds. So technically, I guess it is better. But I don't think this spoils. I mean, it has a green bar around that. I don't know what that really means. I don't know if that means that like it will spoil. Let's take a heartberry and a mushroom and see what we get here. That looks like it's cooking something. And then the next we have a bomb pepper that says can be cooked and a glow tulip. And we have another glow tulip and another bomb pepper and that. So basically we're just going to cook a bunch and see what we get out of this stuff. So this one gave us mushy berry pudding, 19 food, 19 max health for 5 minutes. Wow. 10 HP every 5. What was that again? That was a mushroom and the heartberry. Wow, that's actually a really good recipe. Okay, so now let's try this and that and see what this gives us. And then we'll try this and a pepper. And then we'll try this and that. And then we'll make another one of these. So that gave us glow for 2 minutes instead of glowing for 1 minute. 10 HP every 10 seconds. So it basically combines different... Okay, so if we go like this and go like this. So it takes the food aspects from each different thing and just combines like their stats together ×2, right? So if you... Plus a little bit extra. Like this one gave us the food, right? So there's 10 food because this was 5. 22% movement speed. Holy moly. Okay, then this and this. That's actually really good. 22% movement speed. Wow. Okay. So yeah, definitely cook your food. Definitely cook your food. Hearty pepper wrap. 20 food, 22 movement speed for 1 minute, 19 max health for 5, 7 HP over time. Oh my god. Okay, cook your food, cook your food, cook your food. Don't forget to cook your food. Wow. All right. Well, pretty awesome. Really enjoying this game so far. Wow. And we have lots of copper. Let's split the stack down the middle. And our next thing we need to make is a basic workbench and a tin bar, which I think we already started smelting tin. But we only had 1 here, so we need 15 more, which is going to take a lot of exploring. However, that is it. That is our adventure for today. If you enjoyed watching me play Core Keeper, make sure that you like and leave a comment down. I wanted to know if you enjoyed watching it, what you thought was cool, if you think that you're going to be interested in playing this type of game. Now, I want to tell you something, but I don't know, if it's official yet, but I believe that we might be able to get ourselves a few copies of this game. So if you know somebody or think of somebody that would be interested in joining me in the next adventure, whether I'm live on Twitch playing it, and the next time this is in closed alpha, then, feel free to, let me know and maybe I can get you in the game with me. But otherwise, this game, as I mentioned right now, as of today, this is the end of their first session for closed alpha. The next one opens up in probably in a week or so. So most likely it'll be a few days before you see another one of these videos. But if you enjoyed this video, please, like I said, let me know if you did, because I found this game very exciting, very fun to watch. And honestly, like just watching the trailer made me love it. And that's why I wanted to just try it. Like it has so many cool things to it, and I think that we can keep playing more and more of it. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video, and thanks for watching.